Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. This is a timeless collective reading for the sign of Aquarius. For some of you, you're receiving downloads because you are a high priestess. That's what I just said with the Knight of Pentacles here. There's something is on the move, okay? But something is part of a plot. It's a part of a plan. Ooh, high priestess and the Hierophant. This is something going on for sure with spiritual unions and things within the spiritual community and a lot of different spiritual groups, organizations, secret societies, a lot of people tampering with ancient wisdom, knowledge, magic. What I will tell you for sure is whatever people have been doing that they're not ordained or authorized to do, it's all backfiring. You guys are going to find out a lot of stuff happening this weekend. Oh yeah, look at that. The Sun and the High Priestess. See, something that was hidden, some type of mystery is being exposed here. Someone is about to really find out that someone is 100% chosen, verified. Like, this is no initiation. Someone here has already earned their stripes. And the work against this person, someone really messed up. Someone really thought that a person was going to be prey, P-R-E-Y, for the devil. There's a movie out, and in the message that I got the other day, and like I said, it was 2 very long messages that I got, but I was instructed not to post them. There's a certain time that has to pass, because this is for sure, this is like someone's story. Okay, 3:33 on the clock. And this is happening to a lot of people in the spiritual community. For sure. Okay. This is not something that's happening to just one person. This is something that's happening in the background with these different groups, and they're doing this to multiple people. So, especially, yeah, people who, Queen of Cups, these people who are extremely intuitive, the prophets, the seers, the oracles, okay, those people who have this loving, healers. There's something happening in the community where people are sending out attacks to a lot of light workers, healers, psychics, tarot readers, or whatever. These plans, though, are backfiring because a lot of people have received a major upgrade. All week, you guys have probably been feeling really tired. It's because of the magic that's being done in the background. People are trying to stop you from pulling the wool from over your eyes. They don't want you to peel these layers back to actually see what's been going on behind the scenes. But it's time here. Divine timing is here, and here it's time for 44 on the clock for judgment to be served here. And you have people who really thought that they had so much power and authority and that they had something completely organized and it was structured and their logic was perfect, that there was no way that they were going to miss. They're all about to miss. They're about to lose money. And they're really about to miss. These are groups of men or very masculine women or a combination of the both that are sending things in towards these people who are free and liberated. Someone here doesn't like the fact that a person has free will, that they're liberated, that they are no longer stuck in a cycle, that they've tapped into their spiritual gifts or gone through some type of awakening. These people who have been doing things in the background to keep people stuck, and they've been doing some really awful things. Like I said, they're feeding a lot of people to the devil. Okay, and you already know what that means. These plots and plans have gotten out of control, completely out of control. Yeah, these people now they're hiding out because they're being watched and monitored by the devil himself. Because see, the devil could not. These people, they couldn't produce. They couldn't deliver a lot of these people to the devil because these people have already come out of some type of cycle. The energy that they were using to hold on to people and to control them and control their minds and their chakras and everything else, we're no longer even in their energy. So a lot of their work, it didn't work. You can look at some of the playlists that I've created. I talked about this last year. What a lot of people didn't account for last year when they were choosing their prey for the devil, when they were choosing people who were golden children, who were pure and enlightened, what they didn't know was that all of these things were going to be happening in the cosmos. A lot of people, they weren't prepared for this type of energetic shift, and now they will face death. See, they weren't prepared for these eclipses and the type of justice that was coming, or Saturn going direct or Mars being in retrograde. They weren't prepared for any of this stuff, and they got themselves caught. So the devil here, whatever it is, it's gone, because even the devil that lives in your mind, that has allowed the devil to attach to you, is no longer there. It has been eclipsed out. Y'all, this is so, it's you should be feeling light. Yeah, because the plan is over. The plan to somehow sabotage your life and block you from seeing the truth. The plan to keep you stuck in a maze, in the matrix, to no longer be able to actually live your life or see the truth, or to sabotage or destroy your destiny. The plan to swap destinies with you or whatever, that's over. You are divine. You've already been chosen and selected. But there was for sure some type of sacrifice here. A lot of you, this is that same copycat, doppelganger, Jezebel type of energy here. Someone here, Queen of Wands, wanted to sacrifice a true divine feminine. And you have this masculine here, could be passed on loved one, ancestor, Archangel Michael, whomever. Someone is just like, how dare you? Like, did you honestly think that that was going to happen? This is not just a divine feminine. This is a high priestess. I'm hearing this is someone who is actually been given the task, the purpose to create high priests and high priestesses. This is someone here who is like a matriarch for priest and high priestess. This is bloodline, DNA, legacy, lineage. So to come up against this type of person and to try to tamper with their legacy, their purpose at all, was the worst mistake that a Queen of Wands could have ever made. You're a Queen of Wands. You're no match at all for an Empress, especially not an Empress who is a high priestess. And this is not your typical high priestess. If you notice this I always make note that this high priestess, she's not sitting down. This high priestess is not remaining neutral at all. This high priestess, she is willing to step into the darkness. She's not going by what's in the text. She's not relying on wisdom. No, she's not afraid to go to hell to find out whatever information that she fears no darkness at all. The person is extremely protected. I want you guys to stay tuned. I'm going to announce in the community board when I put this reading out. It's 2 parts to it. I haven't had a reading like this in about 6 months, but like I said, I really can't control what I'm able to see. But one thing about me is I'm humble and I'm obedient. And I wasn't advised, don't share the messages. Because there are people watching. They're watching me and several other people. Trying to figure out how much certain people know. It really doesn't matter what we know. We've known your plan for the last 2, 3, 5 years. We've been knowing your plan. So, yeah. Judgment here. The Emperor, the King of Wands, the King of Swords. What I say, these are groups. People of authority, leaders. These people are falling from grace. Judgment's here. This is why a lot of you've had a lot of people recently, they're coming in and they're trying to apologize and, you know, they want to give you your flowers now. Yeah, because they're facing judgment. Because some of these people, even if they didn't do anything to you directly, they indirectly did things to you. Some people sit in your face and tell you, oh, they never did anything to you, or they don't feel the need to admit what they've done, but they've worked with groups of people who have done awful things to you. Yeah. And they're becoming enlightened and aware about the fact that you're a healer. Your hands are clean. Yeah. And Archangel Michael, this passed on loved one, this ancestor, this gatekeeper here or whomever, has the power and the strength to kill these people, to end everything for them. These people will have no choice now but to submit to death. That is their judgment. They have no choice. Look at this. The strength here. See, the illusions. Look, I cannot make this up. Strength. I can make this really quick. Strength. These were people here that you tried to help. They took your kindness for weakness. And in that reading, I'm going to tell, these people have used your energy to go out and do the most devilish, low vibrational, demonic things. These people wanted to be you. See, people who are dark, they have gifts, but they have gifts from sacrifices. They want the gifts of those who are pure, who were born with gifts. Because if you're pure and you're born with certain gifts, like the little boy on the sun card, you ride on a pure horse, like you can go anywhere. That white horse can get you into any place. You hold the lock, you hold the key, you can get past any guard. They needed your energy. I always say on here how people, they've been trying to walk through, I always say like walk through heaven on a buddy pass. See, the buddy pass isn't working anymore because they've been trying to use your energy to bypass things. See, they get past you with your energy. And what these people really have been doing, let me just tell you, they've been utilizing your energy to do a lot of supernatural things. See, some of you, you have spiritual gifts that you don't know about. And it's the spiritual gifts that people don't talk about. See, people say, oh, you're claircognizant, you've got the clairs. But some of you are real mediums. You know, you can do telekinesis, you can move things and everything. These people, what they do is they use your energy to go in and use magic to do all kinds of terrible things. And then they turn around and they continue to use your magic, your energy to not face the karma. But see, everything was always watched and monitored. You have these angels, these guides, these guards that have seen everything that these people were so high on power. They thought they had it all figured out. Look at this. Look at him. He's like, really? You thought? No, I'm older than you, son. I'm wiser than you. We put all these plans in place to trap you. I've been telling y'all, and if you follow my channel, I've taken 2-3 month breaks. It's okay for me to take breaks because I already saw all of this. I knew this was coming. The strength that you have that they're using is backfiring and it's getting everybody caught. The illusions don't work. They've casted so many illusions. They didn't want you to see your own power. This is all the stuff that was done in the background. All of the mind controls and the spells and the domination spells and the mirror magic and the glamoring and, they want to make you lose your memory and all. This was so that they could, like I said, they're depleting you of all of your energy because you're stronger than anyone. See, many of you don't worship the devil. So now you're on a totally different frequency. You're untouchable. You're not in the matrix. So the same spells and rituals that they did last year to try and keep you in the matrix, because you've already grown and evolved, you're out of the matrix. So their magic doesn't work. So now that Judgment Day is here, that means that death is here. Because that sacrifice that was supposed to be you or someone that's close to you, they can't offer that up. Where is it at? They can't offer anything up. Why? Because you're chosen. Your friend, family member, whomever, they're chosen. So many people now, if you've been waiting, oh my gosh. When I show you these cards, Knight of Wands, the Lovers, and the Temperance, you're chosen. You're chosen for a certain path. You're chosen for a certain person. See, this has been a huge attack even on twin flames. If they couldn't sacrifice both of you, they wanted to at least get one. Some of you, your twin flame, they fell in the trap. Some of you now, you've had to cleanse and clear and purify. And I said to you the other day, pray for your person, even if you've never met them. Because what these people have been doing is they didn't want you to connect with certain people. They didn't want you to connect with your higher self. And they didn't want you to connect with another chosen being like yourself because you will be entirely too strong. See, these people, they want to utilize your energy for their own personal gain. But as long as you were in the dark about certain things and they could keep you isolated and you couldn't connect with your other half, for many of you, because when you connect with that person, you can look at all of my readings for the last 2 weeks. It's been an ongoing story. You and that person will exchange gifts. You and that person can battle in the spirit together. They didn't want that to happen because one of you may not have the eyes to see. But see, if you connect with that person, one of you may be a dreamer. The other one may have the gift of telekinesis. One of you may be a seer. The other one may be clairaudient. When you and this person energetically become integrated, I talked about this. That's why some of you, you're sick, you're tired, you're drained, you're being integrated. If it's not necessarily with the twin flame, even your angels, your guides, and ancestors, they're fueling you. They're giving you a type of power to be able to battle in the spirit. You've been trained as a spiritual assassin. You have gifts that nobody knows about. You don't even know about these gifts. You're walking around thinking you're an ordinary person. You're slaying people in the spirit. These people, they didn't want you to know this. And they didn't want you to connect with your soul family, your soulmates or twin flames because they want to keep using and abusing you. And it's all about timing. This is the year of justice. People know cleanup work is being done. So they thought that you were going to be prey for the devil that they serve, but they can't get you. It's all kinds of things being divinely orchestrated. Everybody's plans are being shattered. See, all of the setups aren't working. They think that they're going to set you up to go here, go there. Boom, all of a sudden something happens. All plans are null and void. So what do you think happens? If they can't get you, they have to submit themselves. They have no choice but to bow down. Queen of Swords. A lot of you right now, you need to stay encouraged. Do not show any signs of weakness. Even if you don't know exactly what's going on, don't focus on it. Like I said, for some of you, you haven't gone fully through your awakening, so you don't know exactly what's going on. You feel the effects of this, but in the spirit, your spirit knows exactly what it's doing. And people are very shocked that you're the one that's bringing about all of this justice. Because honestly and truly, many of you have tapped in and discovered a darker side of yourself. If this isn't you, this is someone that you're connected to. And I spoke about this. I don't know if it's in the video that I haven't released, or I've talked about this though. I'm pretty sure, because I was thinking about in Twilight, Bella and Edward. And I make a lot of references to that in the down because it just came to me. Edward was indeed a vampire. He was turned into a vampire against his will. But he also could read minds, right? He could read minds. He was a vampire. He didn't feed off of human blood. Him and the vampires in his family, they were casted out from regular society. You could consider them like a secret society, but there are people who are, when I say of darkness, what I'm trying to say is, according to the world, you would just consider them dark. However, we all have a purpose. Edward was a vampire in Twilight, but he loved Bella, right? Bella was a human who decided to be a vampire, but she felt more alive with Edward after dying, or in other words, going through a rebirth to become a vampire. I have a reading done maybe a year ago where I talk about people coming together, people who are of light and dark coming together for a soul mission and purpose. And you're supposed to have children who will have a certain type of DNA. In Twilight, Bella became pregnant with a child as a human by a vampire. They didn't even think that that was possible. Many of you, it may not be a child, but there is something you're meant to do with someone, and it seems like it will be completely impossible. Bella in Twilight had the gift of being fearless. She had courage. And she also had a shield of protection that could protect her and extend out for Edward, who was a vampire. He never let anything happen to her. He saved her life on many occasions. So many people will look at a certain person like, oh, they're dark. They're a devil. Some of you people look at you because you're spiritual and they see you as dark. But you have the power and the authority to call judgment on people, to save and to protect those who are worthy of being saved and protected. Everyone has a purpose, whether you're operating in your light or your dark side. People are spiritual judges. People forget that it's not, when I see this devil, it's not always, it's a demon. An angel can destroy you. There are avenging angels out here. Some of you, you have had a counterpart who has been protecting you in the spirit, or you've been protecting someone, or the two of you protect one another. If that person is angelic or whatever type of supernatural being that they are, if you push them far enough, they can get down with the devil too. You can call them what you want, but some of these connections, they can't be tampered with. To tamper with these connections and to try to ruin someone's sole purpose, or to try and swap your destiny with a person or create illusions, you will face death. There's things here that are moving forward no matter what anybody wants to happen. And I've been preaching about these endings and new beginnings now for weeks. Queen of Cups, the Hermit, and the Chariot. See, some of you, you're off the grid. You're tending to yourself. Some of you have other people too who are acting like they're off the grid, but they're actually watching and monitoring everything that you do. These people already know about what's coming, and yet they're still trying to do damage control and course correct. These people are getting karma for not just what they've done to you, but what they've done to several people. And the things that have been done to you, they've done it several times. And the energy is very thick right now because a lot of you, this is stuff that is being done to you because your gifts are awakening. You're feeling certain things that you can't see because it's happening spiritually. This is spiritual warfare. It's an attack. But not only is it happening to you, for many of you, it's happening to someone very close to you, whether it be a friend, family member, or your actual counterpart. So you're picking up everything. A lot of people just energetically are very sensitive right now. And this is the reason why you can't run out and act on everything that you feel. You have to stay very grounded because everything that you feel is not your case or your situation. But many of you right now continue to be very assertive and ambitious because there's a shift and change that's happening here. This judgment is a wake-up call, and whatever happens, it's not something that you can ever go back on. Everyone is facing judgment, and it looks like judgment is going to be in the favor for sure for these divine feminines. Divine feminine is supposed to produce something with whomever you're supposed to produce it with. And this is why people now, look at this. These occult leaders who thought that they could play God, this is why now the horses left them and they're constantly trying to get a closer look at you, but they're also somewhere hiding out and they're trying to outrun death. You can't. You can't. They're going to feel this blow no matter what. It's happening because case closed, the game is over, the jig is up. It's just over. Yeah. Somebody took action. They thought that they were going to create some type of plan to very carefully and methodically come towards you, not knowing that you were fully in your purpose, that there's no such thing as fully healing, but you're vibing so high. Everything that they send to you is attacking them. It's causing them to pretty much jump to their own death. This is a fall from grace completely. Everything that these people have done is blowing up now. Every single setup, yeah, because see, they sat back and they thought that their magic was working. Now they see, no. All of the emotional manipulation and the mind games and the energy work and all, none of it is working. Because you can believe that they've done everything. And once again, here we have, look at this, 3 kings. For some of you, this is a person here who has been shape-shifting. They've come to you in every way. Also, here you have the cups, the pentacles. Well, this is 2 different. Yeah, this is someone here who has been shape-shifting. You have a king of cups here who is very disappointed because they missed out on an opportunity. You have a person here, the king of pentacles. And then you have another king of cups here. I feel like these people have attacked your love life, your energy, your money. You got one person here who may actually mean well, who's coming towards you with a genuine offer. But this person here is being stuck. This could be your counterpart by a shapeshifter here. Another person who's constantly trying to offer you a cup, knowing that there's nothing in it. Doing magic, creating illusions. Somebody does not want a person to come towards you with true love. Because as I've been saying now for almost a year, the moment that you get that true love and you stop holding on to resentment, you're automatically out of that cycle. The moment that you heal, every single plan from the enemy is null and void. These people can't attach to you. See, many of you, you're going behind the veil now and you're seeing, oh, somebody is playing with my chakras. Somebody is stealing my dreams. So what your ancestors have done is they've come in with some real powerful reinforcement. Some of you, like I said, your twin flame has also connected with you energetically because that's your other half, yin and yang. Some of you, you're so sweet that you're actually a little too naive and gullible. But you have a warrior for a counterpart that now has to come in and protect you and say, somebody's trying to set you up. Let me share my gift with you. Maybe you don't have the spiritual eyes to see something. Maybe you're not clairaudient and you don't know that you are sitting amongst snakes. Let me get in here and move some stuff around for you. That's why I tell you guys, sometimes if you're tapped in well enough, you'll know, oh no, I don't need to go to that place. I need to cancel that plan. I need to call that, or I need to call that person, or no, I don't need to call that person. So the awakening is necessary. Some of you right now, it's a lot of, oh, I'm so tired and you're irritable or you're feeling like something is missing. What's missing is that karmic energy that has been blocking you. I ask God constantly, search me for everything that is dark. fill every void that I may have that will allow the enemy to attach itself to me. Search me, search me, search me. Show me what I can't see. It's a lot of plans that you haven't been able to see. Even the regular high priestess. The regular high priestess is sitting there, and she or he trusts ancient wisdom and knowledge. But this high priestess is different. See, like I said, for some of you, it's still been you basing everything based off of what you've been told, what you've seen. A lot of you, your spiritual practices is mainly what a family member told you, a spiritual practitioner who probably was jealous of you and envious and has completely turned against you, or you're relying on tarot and other things. It wasn't until you stood up and you said, let me pull this veil back myself to really see what's going on back here. Because there's things in some of this knowledge, there's always going to be a crack in something. This also goes back to the energy of the Midas and the miser. You have some people in communities, these secret societies, the spiritual community, religious groups or whatever. You have some people, everything is based on doctrine. They don't have any real experience. They only know what they've been told and what they studied. They haven't really walked through the fire themselves. A lot of you, I'm saying it's like you walk through hell yourself with a torch. Your torch got lit because you walked through fire and you lit it yourself. Nobody handed it to you. See, the people who, they just snatched your torch from you, maybe in a past life or in the past, yeah, they're out there cold now because they can't light that torch anymore. They can't light that because, for one, they're not cleared and covered to go to hell or any other place. They can't shapeshift. They can't travel through different dimensions. That's why they need your energy. So now that they're stuck in their lower dimension, they need to power up on your energy to go higher. Because if they stay down there and in hell, they're about to be down there in the basement of hell. The lower levels. And they know that they'll always be there. That's why so many people, you're having dreams or visions of you being stuck places. People are trying to keep you stuck in some type of illusion. They want you to feel like you're supposed to be in hell with them. No, you're not. That's an illusion. They want you to feel like you're always supposed to be heartbroken. They're soulless. They don't believe in having a soul. They don't really believe in soulmates or anything. These are also a lot of entities. They want your body. They want your soul. You're multidimensional. They're not. You can walk and talk and do everything. They can't. They have to hide around and be tricky. They would love to have your body. They would love to have your soul. Because if they can still have their bad intentions, but your good energy, they get to go out here and literally just destroy everything. Some really powerful people out here. So that's that. They thought that you would pray for the devil. They preyed on you. See, when you were broken, wounded, and codependent, and tired, broke, lonely, you had a lot of people who worked for the devil. They came in and they looked like everything that you wanted in life. A lot of you, thoughts. These people, their thoughts of you and their plans for you is why they're going to be falling in these coffins. I said something between November 14th and the 19th. You got 16, 19. A lot of these people, they got a message on the 16th. You got about 3 days. You got about 3 days to start getting your affairs in order. Because, yeah, look at poverty. These people are going to lose everything, and some will lose their lives. Some of them, if they don't lose their life, the people around them will. Death will be too gentle for some of these people. But the type of death, disease, and destruction that they will see in their life, look, they can expect this. This coffin card is not moving. They can expect these endings to happen. There's no way they can get out of it. It's over. Tomorrow. Mature man. Let's see. Lovers. I told you, a lot of you, this has everything to do. For some of you, this was a past lover of yours doing this. Some of you, you can expect the lover to be coming in pretty soon. Yeah, the lover that's supposed to be on your pathway. See, the lover that you've been communicating with, most likely, or that's been helping you in the in the spirit, that person is eventually going to appear to you. If it's not a counterpart for some of you, like I said, you have an angel, a guide, or an ancestor that you need to be working on your connection with. Because this boost in this energy, these heightened gifts and everything else, it's coming from another source of energy that's protecting you. Could be an angel, a guide, passed on loved one. Like I said, it could be a counterpart that's highly, highly ranked in the spirit. But all of this warfare that you're going through was all part of the plan, because you're needing to learn how to battle. For those of you who are supposed to have these very gifted children, or these extremely like amazing businesses, or just whatever your purpose is, you have to go through this type of warfare to understand how to fight it. A lot of you, where you are now, you're not grounded. You can't even recognize warfare half of the time. And you certainly don't know how to battle against it. Some people, I read in the comments, and they're so focused on another person getting karma, not realizing that your thoughts about that person getting karma is the way they're still able to spiritually attack you. When you let go and you rise up to that love consciousness frequency, and you really just say F it and you don't care anymore, all of this stuff, it just kind of falls away. I'm not saying that you won't be attacked, but it's harder for somebody to control your mind when you're not thinking about them. Courtship. You have an unexpected relationship here coming in for sure, with a person of high honor, but somebody tried to steal this from you. Yeah. A power-hungry, controlling person here who could have been wealthy. This person's going to lose everything very soon, because they really tried to steal this relationship that's supposed to be yours with a person of high honor. But this is unexpectedly going to come to you, because you've been on a twin flame journey, or you've just been on a spiritual journey of you loving yourself, where you've become a vibrational match for a particular relationship or courtship. So despite all of the attempts of someone to steal it from you, now this person is going to face despair. This person here has worked very, very hard to tear apart things for other people for their own personal gain. Now they're going to lose everything. And I feel strongly the message of concern here is with this family here. The family room to me is not just a family, but you do have these really dark families. But even these groups here, what they're about to find out is that you're going to be very privileged, because you are official, and you will have sudden wealth, because that's what you were promised on your journey. See, a lot of you, and I have readings about this last year, you trained lifetimes to be a spiritual assassin. You were placed here to get rid of these people. God and the devil both used you as bait. These people thought that you were going to be prey for the devil, not knowing that, like I said, the light side of you and the dark side of you, you are being used as karmic bait for everybody. The devil already knew when he put you in certain people's path or sent people to attack you. I can't say, let me rephrase that, because I don't like how that sounds. The devil couldn't place you anywhere, because those of you who rock with me over here, you don't do anything with the devil. But let me rephrase that. When the devil sent people to you, okay, when the devil sent his minions out to you, he already knew that you couldn't be touched. When God placed you here and allowed the devil and his minions to attack you, God knew that you couldn't be touched either. You've always been untouchable, undefeated, invisible, and invincible to these people, as well as immortal. So you just had to be placed certain places, and unfortunately, you probably have gone through a lot of hell, unfortunately. But now it's because you're a spiritual assassin, all of this sudden wealth, this is spiritual wealth. People who are assassins, they get paid a lot of money, a lot of money. You're going to receive a lot of blessings for cleaning house, because you're going to get rid of all these people who have been on this journey to causing death, despair, and destruction for other people. That's your reward. You're going to have the counterpart. You're going to have the kids. You're going to have the house, the car, the family, the business, the legacy. You're going to have everything that was due to you. You just have to fix your mindset to realize that what's yours, it wasn't even delayed. All of this was a part of the plan. You weren't denied and nothing was delayed. It's all coming right on time. Y'all cannot look. Imprisonment, the coffin, and occupation. People have been working to get you stuck, to hurt you harm you. They want you in jail. They want you stuck in a job. They just want you stuck. Or they want to put an end to anything that you're working on. All of this is going to backfire. All of it. Everything that they wish for you is their fate, because you're still going to receive your gift. You are a gift. That's the reason why these people are so concerned. And this has a lot to do with these men. A lot. These groups of these men who are leaders or whatever. These con men. Yeah. These false people. And they work with women who are down to scheme and scam with them. They're all going to be left out. They're all going to have a fall from grace, because you never should have messed with God's child. You never should have done that. And these people came at you when you were a child, or when you were spiritually gullible or naive or unaware. But you've changed now. You went from a child to being a mature man or woman. When I see the mature man or woman, I think of someone who has spiritually evolved. You're not naive, gullible. You're not a sellout. You're not codependent. You're not holding on to these people like they're your favorite teddy bear or binky anymore. You don't care about them at all, because you're mature now. So how exactly can they actually attach to you? They can send as many groups as they want after you. It doesn't matter. Because most of these people, they're doing spell work and energy work. It does not work on you if they cannot attach to you. It doesn't work. So they send different situations to you to ruin your mind. They want you to think that you're losing your job. They want people to lie to you and cheat on you. They want your family to hate you. They want to do anything to break you down. Because if they can get you there long enough to sit down and to cry and to boo-hoo and not eat right and not go out in nature and to allow your mind to race against you, it's easier for them to work on you. They want you stuck and bound, just working so hard. These people have wished all kind of death and disease on you. They want you in legal situations and everything, but in the distant horizons, you have nothing but security, blessings, and abundance coming. The house. This is your home, your dwelling, your physical body, your home life, your family life. It's all secure. All of it. Marriage, exactly. And that union, expect a message about great fortune. A lot of you, the person that you will be with, that is a part of your great fortune. Because with that person, you will co-create and procreate something. For some, it's chill. Oh my God, I just said co-create. I literally just said co-create, and I just pulled this deck out and you saw me cut it. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Community. Some of you are meant to be like world leaders or spiritual leaders or something like that. You will create a community. You will create a soul family. You will create your own tribe. You will create your own village. That's what they didn't want. See, they didn't want you to come together and create a village of chosen ones or divine beings or angels. And it goes back to what I said in the beginning, by the book. You have people that want you to pretty much like go the distance here, where there will be people following you. See, all these test trials and tribulations that you've been through now, you get to be a leader. Some of you now, this is going to heal your last 3 generations, and it's going to set you up for the next 3. You're the curse breaker. You have stories to tell people, books to write, movies to write, plays to write, whatever it is, businesses to start, children to have. This is going to correct things in your family. No more chaos and conflict. The mother and father wounds, the trauma within families, all of that is being healed through you. So the devil has been working very, very hard because it didn't want you to break these curses. It wanted your family to keep having these secrets, the trauma, the tragedy, because it makes it easier for you to go out in the world and be spiritually unaware so that people could take advantage of you for their own great fortune. They wanted to be privileged off of you, but you were born an official person. To the sea is here. Siri, I'm not talking to you. And you can see that You can see this this face here. This is like a spirit. You're being guided all the time. Even when you feel like you're out and you don't know if the waters are going to be turbulent, you don't know if it's peaceful, if it's calm, you don't know how deep it is. You're always being guided. There's always a presence there with you. And it's saying here, something in your life is not for you. And it's about to be revealed to you exactly who and what is not for you. That's actually affecting your fortune. Yeah. Unfinished symphony. Happy, happy. Yeah. You're tapping into who you were meant to be here. You're awakening to your truth. Unfinished symphony. Poised. Be ready for it. Imagine. This is what you manifested. In serendipity, everything happens for a reason. You're about to receive a message in a bottle about an upgrade, a promotion, money, relationships, spiritual upgrades. You're getting a leg up. All that glitters, new life. People who thought that all that glitters is gold, they're in for a rude awakening. But the last shall become first and the first shall become last. The people who tried to steal your torch to light their own, that same torch is going to destroy them now. Because they overlooked you. They canceled you. They thought that you were a game. No. They slept on you. You was just building blocks. And now you're coming to the edge. You out there now. There's nothing they can do because I hope that you're at peace. Knowing that you won. These people can't touch you. Whoa. Divine plan. Wow. Says your soul has a master blueprint of your life path that it holds within. It will never steer you in the wrong direction. Wishing on a star. It is time for you to dream again. Go ahead, make a wish. It just might come true. An empathic overload. What did I tell you? Some of you, your gifts are so strong right now. It is time for you to truly honor your highly sensitive nature. Dream come true, divine intervention, inspire action, and the path of least resistance. Don't fight against this. All these cards just fail, so this is the message. When all doors seem to be closed, it is because you have not tried to open the correct one just yet. What did I just say? Something is not for you, and it's about to become very, very clear. Who and what is not for you. Whether there's people around you or even your own thoughts. The way you react and respond. You're about to really find out exactly what needs to be changed in your life. And it's saying inspire action. Focus on inspiration and the action steps will flow effortlessly. Get ready for a miracle. You are in the midst of a divine intervention and dream come true.